give a big round of applause for Jew Percussion Group. A fantastic way to start the night.
That is right. 谢谢朱宗庆打击乐团带来的精彩表演。Welcome to RTI's 90th anniversary celebrations and AIB's Asia Pacific.
Fantastic job once again, Jew Percussion Group from Taiwan.
谢谢朱宗庆打击乐团带来的精彩表演。Welcome to RTI's 90th anniversary celebrations and AIB's Asia Pacific Sustainability Awards. I'm Shirley Lin.
And I'm Andrew Ryan. 欢迎莅临央广90周年台庆暨 AIB 永续发展报导奖颁奖典礼。The song you just heard was called Solar Myth, and it was inspired by a legend that is shared in common by several indigenous tribes of Taiwan. What a wonderful way to start the evening, Shirley.
Yes, that is right. Another big round of applause for Jew Percussion Group. 我们再一次最热烈的掌声，谢谢朱宗庆打击乐团。It's really an honor to have one of the leading percussion groups in all of Asia kick off this special night, isn't it?
And what a night it is. Can you believe that Radio Taiwan International is already 90 years old?
It's hard to believe. That makes us one of the oldest radio stations in the world.
Where does all the time go by? You know, I was just thinking the other day, I've been at Radio Taiwan International for 20 years. And I thought that was a long time, but then I calculated it. And actually, that means that I've only witnessed 22% of the entire dramatic history of Radio Taiwan International.
Okay. Well, yes, RTI was founded almost half a century before you were even born, Andrew.
I'm curious, how long have you been at RTI?
13 years.
That makes you a teenager.
Oh, okay.
Well done.
Well, we got our start in 1928 as a Central Broadcasting System, or CBS. We don't have enough time this evening to present the whole history of radio station, but we do want to give you an audio taste of our past.
Listen carefully now to some special recordings and call signs from days gone by. We now present 90 years of RTI in less than 90 seconds. 我们现在一起来观赏央广生动90影片。
RTI goes online, Taiwan's first cell phone broadcasts. A brand new cell phone app.
This is Radio Taiwan International.
And now RTI in video.
You know, as a host of RTI, hearing all those call signs, it really makes you feel like you're part of something really big.
It's almost like we're part of history, right, Shirley?
Yes. Now, wait a minute. Did I hear your voice in that video just now?
Yeah. And now, RTI in video.
Andrew, you're such a ham.
Guilty as charged.
But that's a good thing. You know, in the past, as radio broadcasters, we could hide behind a microphone and let our voices do all the work. But these days, we have to really put ourselves out there.
Yes, we do. Like right now, you may see some TV cameras in the banquet hall tonight. That's because we are broadcasting live on MOD, also on CTS Education and Culture Channel, and on RTI's YouTube channel, which, you know, makes it hard for people like me who have a face for radio.
No, Andrew, you're not that bad looking.
Well, I have a hair for radio, too.
Well, I won't argue with you about that. But tonight is not about us. We are fortunate to have many special guests with us tonight.
The stars, the glamour, the government officials.
We begin this evening with a special thanks to the Ministry of Culture for the oversight. 首先，我们要谢谢文化部的指导。
Wait, we're doing this in Chinese and English?
Yes, you can do it, Andrew.
Okay, well, I guess our interpreters over there can take a 1-minute coffee break, go to the restroom.
Right.
Okay, so we would also like to thank the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for their special assistance. 要谢谢外交部给予的各项协助，也要谢谢吴部长今天还特别拨空过来。
The Environmental Protection Administration 行政院环保署署长李应元今天还要帮我们担任颁奖人呢。
We would also extend a very special thank you to Yimei Foods General Manager Gao Zhiming for sponsoring tonight's banquet. 要谢谢益美食品股份有限公司高志明总经理赞助我们今晚的餐宴。
We would also like to thank the Grand Mayfu Hotel Taipei for providing this wonderful venue and fantastic service. 同时也要谢谢美福大饭店提供给我们这么棒的场地，还有这么专业的服务人员。
We would also like to thank the Taoyuan City Government, 桃园市政府
Taiwan Power Company 台湾电力公司
also WPD Taiwan, 达德能源集团
China Airlines 中华航空
Thank you also to the Association of Terrestrial Television Networks, Taiwan ROC. 也就是谢谢中华民国电视学会 the Satellite Television Broadcasting Association ROC 卫星工会担任媒体协办。
We would also like to thank the following organizations for broadcasting tonight's festivities. 也要谢谢 China Television System CTS 华视 and 中华 Telecom 中华电信 MOD 协助今晚的转播。
It's incredible how many people were involved in making tonight possible, isn't it, Shirley?
Yes, let's give everyone a hand.
Another big round of applause for everyone who made it possible tonight. 我们再一次谢谢所有在场的贵宾。Now, tonight we gather to celebrate RTI's 90th anniversary. We pause to reflect on the word sustainability. What does it take to sustain a radio station for 90 years? What will bring us into the future? And of course, how do we sustain our planet?
In that spirit, we will present the RTI 90th Go Green Video Competition Awards, followed by AIB's Asia Pacific Sustainability Awards, brought to you by AIB and RTI.
So as you can see, sustainability is the underlying theme for everything that's taking place here tonight. We've also just learned that the Ministry of Culture's Deputy Minister Ding is also here with us tonight. 我们还要再谢谢我们的这个文化部的丁次长也一起来参与今天的晚宴。
You'll even notice that, the subject of sustainability is in our programs.
Sustainability in our program.
Right,
Wait. Hold on a second, Shirley. I didn't see any programs. There weren't any programs on the tables tonight.
No. What I'm talking about is that the program for tonight's festivities is right in your hand.
Right in my hand?
Yes, just take your cell phone and scan the QR code.
Oh, I see.
So it's not only convenient, but it's also environmentally friendly, right?
That's fantastic. So the program can be right in your cell phone. All you have to do is scan the QR code that you see on the walls. So you know what I have to say, Shirley?
What?
I say, cheers to sustainability.
Wait a minute, Andrew. Are you drinking boba on the job?
Drinking
That's so
boba?
unprofessional.
No. This isn't unprofessional, Shirley. This is a prop. 这个是道具哎。I wanted to show everybody this stainless steel straw. Does everybody see this environmentally friendly straw here? Well, the reason why I am demonstrating it is because we are giving stainless steel straws to everybody who is here with us tonight. This is RTI's gift to you.
That is right. There are two straws, a thin one for regular use and a thick one for drinking like Taiwanese boba. And the set even comes with a special cleaning brush, so take it home with you.
And of course, this is in fitting with the global push to cut down on the use of plastic. As you may know, Taiwan, starting next year, will be banning the use of plastic straws. So again, I want to ensure our chairperson, where's our chairperson? I want to assure you that I would never be unprofessional. I would never drink boba in the studios with a straw like this, even as cool as it is. I promise. And now, a very awkward segue. I would like to invite our chairperson to come and say a few words. 我们接下来要掌声欢迎中央广播电台的董事长陆平上台为我们说几句话。欢迎董事长。再次掌声我们的董事长。
谢谢。Friends and guests, as many of you have already known, besides being the chairperson of RTI, my alter ego is a novelist. I especially like science fiction. When I write or read science fiction, lots of times, our universe is tumbling towards the final doom. All efforts to save it either too late or completely futile. In recent years, it has become more evident. Not science fiction, not fictional, it's a reality. The whole situation is very urgent. Therefore, even RTI, 央广 Radio Taiwan International is not very young. 我要用我的母语小声说，真的90岁了，不年轻了。We will not give it up. Celebrating our 19th birthday, we will try to use our innovation and creativity. We are even reverting back to the infancy stage, becoming more aware the instinct of Mother Nature. Even though RTI is almost a century old, we are walking many first baby steps. This morning and this evening are good examples. Later in the evening will be our first time we will give awards to international community as well as our local producers. This morning's international conference is also our first. I'm grateful to the London-based AIB, especially you, Simon. Working hands in hands with your organization, we are taking our first and the most important giant step. In our small ways, we RTI are trying very hard to change the planet for better. Through our 14 languages channels, we tell stories of how to achieve sustainability, improving gender equality, strengthening education, protecting the environment, etc. All of these things. And in just 2 years, we have consolidated our relationships with other international media such as DW, RFI, Russia Today, etc. I could go on with a long list of what we achieved up to now, but I don't want to bore you. So I better humble stop here. But I promise we RTI will pledge to work hard for our planet, for our Earth. Because unlike in science fiction or in any fiction, we cannot just write a happy ending for ourselves. 我要谢谢大家，这时候再回到我小说作者的身份，真的多希望、多想，为我们的子孙、为我们的后代写啊，我们要自己写一个美好的未来。Enjoy the evening. Thank you very much.
再一次谢谢我们中央广播电台的董事长陆平。Thank you once again to our chairperson.
Next, we would like to invite AIB CEO Simon Spanswick to say a few words. 紧接着，我们来欢迎 AIB 执行长 Simon Spanswick 上台致辞。
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's been delightful to spend some time this week in Taiwan. working with our colleagues at Radio Taiwan International to deliver a conference that looks forward to the next decades of RTI's life, concentrating on issues around media and sustainability. My colleagues and I at the AIB have been traveling to and fro from London to Taiwan over the last 6 or 8 months and getting to know RTI much better and to get to know a little bit about Taiwan and the capital here today. It's been great fun, and I think today, with the gathering that's gone on in this hotel, we've had extraordinary discussions. I was delighted that we were able to welcome speakers from across this region and right around the world to discuss issues of how media can play a role in the sustainable future and how it can support and lead conversations about all the 17 global goals. It's been a fascinating day of discussion, and it's all thanks to RTI's 90th birthday that's brought us all together, and it's been a fantastic day, and I know we've started conversations that are going to go on in the future. New relationships have been started, new conversations have started, and that's all down to everybody coming together to exchange ideas, exchange views, challenge one another as well. It's not all easy. It's all about having conversations that test arguments and test each other's ideas. So I'd like to take this opportunity to wish RTI a very happy 90th anniversary. I'm not sure I'm going to be around in 90 years' time for the 180th anniversary. But as one of my colleagues said earlier, who knows, with the way technology is developing, we all may live to be much, much older. Anyway, congratulations to RTI. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Mr. Spanswick. When we talk about the medium of radio,
Going to cut you off there. Sorry, Shirley.
Oh, okay, right.
Sometimes in radio this happens. We have to jump in and change the course of
yes.
history. And now we would like to invite the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, the Ambassador of Nicaragua, William Tapia, to say a few words. 我们现在以最热烈的掌声欢迎外交持节团的团长，也就是尼加拉瓜大使达比亚先生上台致辞。我们掌声欢迎我们的达比亚大使。
Good evening. Well, I feel very excited and very honored to be here, representing, the diplomatic corps of Taiwan. I credit to Taiwan, the Republic of China. But at the same time, I was asked by RTI, Radio Taipei International, to say some things that will be maybe a surprise for you later on. First, I would like to say to my dear friend, Mr. Joseph Wu, Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister of Education, Ye Yunrong, the Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Chen Shichong, the Minister of Trade Executive, Chang Xiaoyue, but I told her she's a Ta Yue, Big Moon. And Honorable Simon, I heard your words, and of course, the beautiful president of this association, Li Ping. Looping, yes. Maybe I was too leaping to say that, Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to express, on behalf of the diplomatic corps accredited to the Republic of China, Taiwan, our warmest and most sincere congratulations to RTI for over their 90 years of professional, informative work and invaluable contributions to Taiwan's new outlet industry. Tonight, as per special request of ITA, AIT, I always make a mistake, and it's co-sponsored the London-based Association of International Broadcasting. I would like to tell you something that maybe is out of the night. Maybe not so many people know that I've been in Taiwan for so many years, and I've been going and coming. And that I came here when I was 17 years old and studied National Taiwan University, a scholarship student. And I graduated in 1968. I'm sure not many of you were even born by then. But the thing that I'm saying this is, during those times, in 1964, I was approached by RTI Taiwan, 中华广播公司, for giving news in Spanish to Latin America. So I started working as a part-timer, being a student, but that was for almost like a voluntary job. It was $1 US per 1 day, remember? By those times, it was a lot of money. And we used to broadcast to Latin America and to Central America, Spain, and Spanish-speaking countries. That was a beautiful experience for me because, in one hand, I discovered that news, when they go all over the world, and they go in the real good meaning, then it's really something improving the life of people and letting people know what is going on in one country. People who live so far away, imagine Taiwan and Latin America, by those times they were really apart, because to come from Latin America to Taiwan, it took about 3 days, because it was like a milkman plane, you know, because there were not direct flights. You flew to the United States, then to Hawaii, then to Japan, then to Taiwan. That was the way. So it was a very exciting thing. I learned so many things, and maybe not so many of you knew where the 中国广播电台 was at the very beginning. It was in the north parts of Yanping, Peilu, and there is a temple. And the radio, it was so far away because it was Taotie, all those things, you know. There were no buildings, no houses, nothing. Just it was in the wilderness. And that was really that very amazing that when I came back to Taiwan, I saw, you know, so many buildings surrounding and completely gone in those times. So congratulations in your 90 years for you. But for me, it's about, I'm happy that when the RTI was about 40 and something years old, I was able to contribute with a little grain of sand for the development of this beautiful radio, Taiwan International, which has made a big contribution of Taiwan all over the world, letting people from all over the world to know about how fantastic and how beautiful is Taiwan. Thank you very much.
Thank you once again, Ambassador Tapia. What a pleasure to hear you speak and tell your stories. Obviously, he's been witnessing RTI's history for more than 50% of its life, which is amazing. It's so great to hear these stories.
Yes, thank you very much, Ambassador Tapia. Well, let me start again. When we talk about the medium of radio, we often think first about the people who create it, the writers, the reporters, hosts, producers, technicians, and of course, all the people who work so hard to ensure that operations run smoothly.
But there's another key role that figures prominently in everything that we do at Radio Taiwan International, and that is the listener. We are very fortunate to have received birthday wishes from across Taiwan and around the world. Let's have a look. 我们现在来观赏来自世界各地的祝福。
最好的电台，
对全球广播的国际电台，
中央广播电台，中央广播电台，
中央广播电台，
中央广播电台，
生日快乐，
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 生日快乐。
Para dar mis calurosas y sinceras felicitaciones a Radio Taiwan Internacional.
央广90岁
90岁生日，祝他生日快乐！
生日快乐！生日快乐！
生日快乐！
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 Учат сам geburtstag. Joyeux anniversaire. С днем рождения. Feliz cumpleaños. Happy birthday. Chúc mừng sinh nhật. สุขสันต์วันเกิด Selamat ulang tahun. 生日快乐。生日快乐。生日快乐。生日快乐。祝你前途光明。
Международное радио Тайваня.
С днем рождения!
Bon anniversaire à Radio Taïwan International qui fête cette année ses 90 ans.
Congratulations once again on your 90th anniversary.
We congratulate Radio Taiwan International on its 90th birthday.
Nous sommes en compagnie de Radio Taïwan International.
RTI 개국 90주년을 진심으로 축하드립니다.
RTI 방송국 개국 90주년을 진심으로 축하드립니다.
영광 90세生日快乐.
中央放送局開局90周年おめでとうございます。
90周年おめでとうございます。
Congratulations. Bon anniversaire. Herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Selamat ulang tahun Radio Taiwan Internasional ke-90.
Iya oh haya.
Wow, it's so very touching to actually see our listeners. It really gives meaning to all the work we've done over the years.
Indeed it does. 我们现在要进行我们的庆生仪式 and now we would like to invite Ju Percussion Group to join us once again on stage to help with our birthday celebrations. 我们再一次以最热烈的掌声欢迎竹中庆打击乐团的老师们入场。
We'd also like to invite our special guests to join us now on stage. 我们来欢迎今晚的特别来宾上台 Deputy Culture Minister 文化部次长丁小金 RTI Chairperson 央广董事长陆平 AIB CEO AIB 执行长 Simon Spanswick to come on stage. Thank you.
我们给他们最热烈的掌声，我们还欢迎他们来上台。 And now we would like to invite everybody to join us in singing Happy Birthday. 我们现在用英文唱生日快乐歌，好不好？
好。
祝你 birthday to you, Happy birthday
to you, Happy birthday to RTI, birthday to you, Happy birthday to you, Happy birthday to you, Happy birthday to RTI, Happy birthday to you.
And now we would like to invite our guests to help us cut the cake. 我们现在要请丁次长代表郑部长，还有我们的央广董事长，还有 AIB 的执行长一起切蛋糕。
Happy 90th birthday to Radio Taiwan International. 央广90生日快乐！请3位来宾留步。And now we'd like to invite several other special guests to join us on stage. So please stay on stage there. 接下来我们要请台下的贵宾来上台。
监察院的副院长 Control 院 Vice President 孙大川，
外交部部长 Foreign Minister Joseph Wu 吴钊燮部长，
还有教育部部长 Education Minister 叶俊荣，
妇委部部长 Health Minister 陈时中。
Also, 环保署署长 Environmental Protection Administration Minister 李应元，
公视董事长 Public Television Service Chairperson 陈玉秀，
中央社董事长 Central News Agency Chairperson 刘克襄，
央广董监事 Members of RTI's Board of Directors 王雅维、李宗贵、陈明奇、冯贤贤、叶大华、苏正平、谢英士，
还有央广总台长 RTI President 邵立忠。我们掌声欢迎我们所有的贵宾。
现在每一位贵宾呢，都会送上一杯香槟酒。
And we would also like to invite all of our other guests here to make sure you get a glass ready because we're going to be raising a toast in just a moment to RTI and to the future of RTI. 我们等一下会进行我们的敬酒仪式，所以请各位贵宾也准备一下你们面前的酒杯。And join us now in raising a glass to Radio Taiwan International. 现在要邀请所有与会贵宾一起高举酒杯。Cheers!
Cheers!
好，再一次掌声，谢谢我们所有台上的贵宾。
请贵宾们留步，朱宗庆打击乐团老师呢要现场招生，不好意思，其实是
我们现在可以请我们的台上的贵宾可以先回座，谢谢各位，
谢谢，
再一次谢谢我们台上的所有的贵宾。谢谢我们的贵宾们。And in just a moment, the Jew Percussion Group is going to be playing some more music. And in fact, we are going to invite the Jew Percussion Group to interact with some of our guests here this evening.
Yes, they will choose among you to see who's going to have the
instruments. I
yes,
hear that they're looking for some new members for their group.
Right. I wonder if
it looks like they already have a lot of people on stage. I don't know if they need any more students. I think they do. All right, 我们再一次欢迎我们朱宗庆打击乐团。 次谢谢朱宗庆打击乐团，还有所有在台上的贵宾。Thank you once again to Ju Percussion Group and all of our special guests this evening. 再一次给他们一个掌声。
Yes, give them a round of applause again.
今天晚上我们还要就是特别介绍一位来宾，刚才已经上了舞台，我们要介绍这个田妈妈，非常的谢谢田妈妈这位前辈给我们的鼓励。
真的，她好嗨哦。She was like so excited. Yeah, she was just great.
I love seeing all of the government officials and ministries, important people, really letting it loose. You can imagine what they were like as kids, right, Shirley?
I know, really. Couldn't imagine, but it looks like they really had a great time.
Actually, I was hoping that they would choose us to go up on stage.
I know, I was just going to say that. I wish they had picked me, but they didn't.
It looks like a lot of fun. Every time I see Ju Percussion Group, I'm always impressed by how great their music is and how exciting their music is.
Yes, actually I've seen their performances many times, and that goes back to the fact that my daughter was thinking about studying music, and she picked marimba and piano. And so we actually watched their, went to their concerts a few times. I recognize some of the teachers there, yes.
I would have to say they're also my idols. I would aspire someday to have that much rhythm. Unfortunately, I wasn't given a lot of rhythm at birth, so I do my best.
No, your clapping was fine just now. You got the beat. You got the beat.
I got the beat?
Yes, you got a beat.
Just don't give me an instrument. We might have problems after that.
Well, we should have given it a try just now.
Given it a try? No, I don't think people want to see me playing the drums tonight.
All right. How about singing?
Singing? No, I don't think people want to hear me singing tonight either. Especially when we have so many fantastic performers that are here with us this evening. Not only do we have Ju Percussion Group, we also have another group of musicians, very talented musicians, who are setting up right now. In just a moment, we'll be able to hear their music as well. Do you play any musical instruments?
I used to play the piano.
So you're not going to be performing tonight, Shirley?
No, see, yeah, they're not giving me any part at all. I haven't touched a piano in years, actually, so I'm not even sure I can read the notes.
I think RTI's management is very smart. They know not to get us near any instruments.
Oh, well, I guess we just only belong here on the podium.
Well, they gave us microphones.
Okay.
I was singing Happy Birthday.
Yes, so was I.
So I did grace everybody with my, my singing voice.
Right.
Although I won't be doing that again tonight, I promise.
Okay.
So in just a moment, we are going to turn the stage over to Capriccio Chamber Ensemble. And some of you may be wondering what the word capriccio is. Do we have any Italian speakers here tonight?
Yes, anyone speaks Italian?
Anyone speaking Italian? Well,
No.
Fortunately, I have a translation of capriccio in English. Basically, capriccio is Italian for something which is whimsical, something which is fanciful, something which is capricious, which will open your mind to the realm of new possibilities.
That's right. Well, the group was founded in 2007. The group's leader and flutist, Hong Jingting, is also the musical director. Now, this group of talented, like-minded musicians is actually going to use classical music to create a new world of imagination.
We heard them practicing a little bit earlier, and they are fantastic. They're an absolutely wonderful group of musicians, and I'm looking forward very much to hearing them perform tonight. And it looks
Right.
like they may need a little bit more time to prepare.
Yes? Okay,
All
need
right.
more time? Okay, all right.
So we're going to do what we call in radio.
Over 35,000 eco-warriors across Asia joined National Geographic's Earth Day Run this year. Together, we ran with one goal in mind:
No to single-use plastic!
to raise awareness on our plastic footprint. Let's continue to pave the way to a sustainable future. Let's make our footprints count. Join Jackie Chan, international superstar, and Arthur Huang, National Geographic Emerging Explorer and Structural Engineer. Together, they'll embark on a new adventure for eco-friendly innovations and cutting-edge green technology. Earth Day Special, Jackie Chan's Green Heroes, Wednesday night at 10 on National Geographic.
National Geographic brand's DNA is all about saving the planet That's why we wanted to make National Geographic the first TV channel that could save energy. To achieve this, we designed a special treatment for our content, crafted to turn off half of your television's pixels with minimal losses on quality. Green definition, a new way to broadcast content that can save up to 54% energy from your TV. You don't need no apps, no downloads, no complicated menus. All you have to do is watch TV, like you always did. With National Geographic's reach on Latin America, 1 hour of green definition has the potential to save up to 5.4 million kilowatt hours. National Geographic's first green content aired on April the 22nd during Earth Day. In the future, green definition has the potential to redefine the standards of the industry.
Os testes apontaram que o conteúdo com Green Definition economizam entre 1,6% e 54% no consumo de energia elétrica em função da tecnologia do televisor.
Green definition, saving energy, pixel by pixel.
In the Pacific Ocean, there is so much plastic, an area the size of France has formed. Governments have simply ignored it. So we found a way to ensure they couldn't, by turning the country-sized trash patch into an official country.
Les trash isles.
Pour trash isles.
À la isla de plástico.
Des îles poubelles, comme
The trash isles.
Introducing the Trash Isles. On World Oceans Day, the Plastic Oceans Foundation and LADBIBE submitted an application to the United Nations to recognize the Trash Isles as an official country, because under the laws of the UN, other countries are then obliged to clean it up.
Declared the part of the ocean where all the trash is gathered, the plastic, the Trash Isles. Has the petition been received, and what's your take on it?
I think it's a very innovative and creative way to bring attention to a problem that is often not seen.
Having met the criteria to become a country, the Trash Isles began recruiting citizens online. In the first few weeks, we had more citizens than some countries. The Trash Isles had everything an official country needs: a currency called debris, a passport for new citizens, and a national flag. We even had big-name celebrities signing up.
I think this is the first honorary citizenship I've had from any emerging nation.
Thank you very much.
Trash Isles citizenship.
Trash Isles. Trash Isles.
Some even took on official roles.
I'm Judi Dench, the Trash Isles Queen.
I will be the best secretary of your defense that I can.
With over 200,000 citizens, 50 million video views, and 500 million people reached, the Trash Isles put the plastic problem firmly on the map.
I will make reference to the Trash Isles from here on out.
Back in Palawan, there's help for those teenagers who some consider weak.
I think we need the preparations.
In the war room of the local NGO Roots of Health, a team of youth advocates prepare to battle the teenage pregnancy epidemic.
I think we need to talk with the IAS to get the contraceptives, because I have a lot of experience that most of the young people doesn't want to avail the contraceptives because their partners doesn't want to get it.
Their weapons, contraceptives and sex education. Taking to the streets, they visit a popular teenage hangout in Puerto Princesa.
Hello, ilang months ka na po? 6 po. Gusto mo po mag-baby ulit? Hindi na muna, pahinga muna. So familiar sa pills? May mga kakilala naman na gumagamit ng pills.
Not far away, at home in her Stilt community, thanks to Roots of Health, Terrell is now protected from another pregnancy.
I got an implant for 3 years because I'm scared of giving birth again.
She's also hoping to start vocational education classes, having only got to grade 6 at school.
I want to work hard for my baby. That's all. I want to raise her well. I will try my best to send her to school so she won't be ignorant, so she won't end up like me, who got pregnant at a young age.
Two weeks ago, I engaged the help of students from Temasek Polytechnic for a giant-sized project.
This mountain full of plastic bags you see in front of you, we collected them from Singaporeans who threw away these plastic bags. It's a solid mountain in here. Now you would never guess how long it took us to throw away these 2,500 bags.
你认为这2500个塑料袋是多少时间丢弃的？
我看不到半年就可以了。
I think it's about roughly is 1 year.
I think it took about 1 month.
2 months.
2 days.
1 day.
Get ready, I'm going to tell the answer. 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
The answer is 3 seconds.
3 seconds. Is it even possible?
Why is that so shocking to you?
Because it's just a waste of plastic bag. We can use it again and not waste plastic.
3 seconds. It's a lot.
一眨眼 really just blink your eye, is this mountain full of plastic bags. Why is that shocking to you?
Because I think it's 2,000 bags is a huge amount.
What? That's really fast. Just in 3 seconds, we can't do that much. In 3 seconds, we can also recycle all these plastic bags.
Will knowing this information change the way you use plastic bags?
Oh yeah, definitely. Knowing that it only takes 3 seconds for Singaporeans to use this amount of plastic bags really change your perspective on things. I think I'll use less plastic bags.
Okay, at times it was really tough to get people to be interested in this mountain of discarded used plastic bags. But the good news is when I started talking to some of them, they were really shocked by the sheer wastage of plastic bags. So that's a really good place to start with.
这里是自由中国之声。
想一想将来。
小城故事多。
亚洲之声。
来自台湾的声音。RTI goes online. Taiwan's first cell phone broadcasts. A brand new cell phone app.
This is Radio Taiwan International. こちらは台湾国際放送
Radio Taiwan International.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
Selamat Tahun Baru.
สวัสดีปีใหม่ค่ะ
And now RTI in video.
出门带个环保筷，自带水壶上凉快，卫生 give a little try。
甚至还有超级英雄在帮忙做资源回收。
What makes the most pollution, you think? Damn scooters. I can't stand their fumes. Oh, you're very weird.
We are journalists, and normally you have to listen to us, but you have things to tell us too. Maybe you've experienced a dramatic event, or you've got something important to say. You want to make a difference. That is why we created The Observers. Now, the first step is very easy. You get in touch with our team. Send us your images, tell us what you've seen. And then it's our job to get your voice out there, on our site, on social networks, on your mobiles and tablets, and on TV, of course. You can appear in our weekly show via webcam. Or perhaps we'll come see you in person, where you live, in your country, your town, and we'll work together on a report for our investigative show, The Observers Direct. So you get the idea. This show is your show, your way to get your voice out to the world.
Binaka. Kubo binaka. Ela go go sem titama. O sai pa kuit so go ko. O su to ga bai mode. Elau. Isuba. Betawa na to ka chiku ina chinika viwa. Chinika viwa ono sanga bu. Viwa sanga bu. Tinggal dia sangat buruk, dia selalu berdua. Saya sangat plastik, tangan ini ubah. Itu kalau dulu kalau lain berana tangan dulu saya kato bawa bici. Jadi kuah, tak plastik awalnya. Kita lakukan ni sakit kalau nesto sakit kalau boleh tu saya tangan itu plastik. Lu biar taruh nggak saya tahu mana. Kita lagi na plastika. Plastika kita apa sudah pada tanah na ika. Jarang orang tua nak kadi itu.
The plastic that we release to the environment due to wave action in the sun will break in tiny pieces. That then the aquatic organisms like fish and clams and crabs will eat. What is the problem with that tiny plastic? Plastic has chemicals that are harmful to our health, that can accumulate in the aquatic organisms. To the fish itself, they can get clotted and stop eating. They will have that feeling that, okay, I'm full. I've eaten a lot and I'm full of plastics, and plastics has no nutrients. So the fish will start to get thinner and weaker and can get sicker. In the case of bivalves, clams, for instance, we eat the whole organism. So the plastic or microplastics that are inside of that organism, we will be eating them straight away. So we release the plastic is broken down, and in the end, we are eating the plastic and all the chemicals that are in those plastics.
Kaya na rin ito na ito. Yung ito mo talaga. O ito yung rin maru ito gawa ito maru.
快乐生出来，生出来，在这世界上，咿呀吼嗨呀。
Saya Madiono dari Indonesia mengucapkan selamat ulang tahun Radio Taiwan Internasional ke-90. Semoga tetap terus jaya di udara.
Dari Nganjuk, Jawa Timur, Indonesia mengucapkan selamat ulang tahun Radio Taiwan Internasional ke-90. Semoga sukses.
Zum Geburtstag. Joyeux anniversaire. С днем рождения. Feliz cumpleaños. Happy birthday. Chúc mừng sinh nhật. Selamat วันเกิด Selamat ulang tahun. 生日快乐。生日快乐。生日快乐。生日快乐。
What is this? Radio. Taipei. Radio Taipei. Taipei International. Congratulations.
Felicidades Radio Taiwán Internacional por cumplir 90 años de misiones que llegan hoy al mundo. Gracias por permitirnos adentrarnos en la vida de un pueblo que construye.
Over 35,000 eco-warriors across Asia joined National Geographic's Earth Day Run this year. Together, we ran with one goal in mind: single-use plastic! To raise awareness on our plastic footprint. Let's continue to pave the way to a sustainable future. Let's make our footprints count. Join Jackie Chan, international superstar, and Arthur Huang, National Geographic Emerging Explorer and Structural Engineer. Together, they'll embark on a new adventure for
National Geographic brand's DNA is all about saving the planet. That's why we wanted to make National Geographic the first TV channel that could save energy. To achieve this, we designed a special treatment for our content, crafted to turn off half of your television's pixels with minimal losses and quality. Green definition, a new way to broadcast content that can save up to 54% energy from your TV. You don't need no apps, no downloads, no complicated menus. All you have to do is watch TV, like you always did. With National Geographic's reach on Latin America, 1 hour of green definition has the potential to save up to 5.4 million kilowatt hours. National Geographic's first green content aired on April the 22nd during Earth Day. In the future, green definition has the potential to redefine the standards of the industry.
Os testes apontaram que o conteúdo com Green Definition economizam entre 1,6% e 54% no consumo de energia elétrica em função da tecnologia do televisor.
Green Definition, saving energy, pixel by pixel.
In the Pacific Ocean, there is so much plastic, an area the size of France has formed. Governments have simply ignored it. So we found a way to ensure they couldn't, by turning the country-sized trash patch into an official country.
Les trash isles.
Pour trash isles.
À la isla de plástico.
Des îles poubelles.
Introducing the Trash Isles. On World Oceans Day, the Plastic Oceans Foundation and LADBIBE submitted an application to the United Nations to recognise the Trash Isles as an official country, because under the laws of the UN, other countries are then obliged to clean it up.
Declared the part of the ocean where all the trash is gathered, the plastic, the trash isles. Has the petition been received, and what's your take on it?
I think it's a very innovative and creative way to bring attention to a problem that is often not seen.
Having met the criteria to become a country, the Trash Isles began recruiting citizens online. In the first few weeks, we had more citizens than some countries. The Trash Isles had everything an official country needs: a currency called debris, a passport for new citizens, and a national flag. We even had big-name celebrities signing up.
I think this is the first honorary citizenship I've had from any emerging nation.
Thank you very much.
Trash Isles citizenship.
Trash Isles. Trash Isles. Some even took on official roles.
I'm Judi Dench, the Trash Isles Queen.
I will be the best secretary of your defense that I can.
With over 200,000 citizens, 50 million video views, and 500 million people reached, the Trash Isles put the plastic problem firmly on the map.
I will make reference to the Trash Isles from here on out.
Back in Palawan, there's help for those teenagers who some consider weak.
I think we need a preparations.
In the war room of the local NGO Roots of Health, a team of youth advocates prepare to battle the teenage pregnancy epidemic.
I think we need to talk with the IAS to get the contraceptives, because I have a lot of experience that most of the young people doesn't want to avail the contraceptives because their partners doesn't want to get it.
Their weapons, contraceptives and sex education. Taking to the streets, they visit a popular teenage hangout in Puerto Princesa.
Hello, ilang months ka na po?
6 po.
Gusto mo po mag-baby ulit? Hindi na muna, pahinga muna. So, familiar sa pills? May mga kakilala naman ang gumagamit ng pills.
Not far away, at home in her Stilt community, thanks to Roots of Health, Terrell is now protected from another pregnancy.
I got an implant for 3 years because I'm scared of giving birth again.
She's also hoping to start vocational education classes, having only got to grade 6 at school.
I want to work hard for my baby. That's all. I want to raise her well. I will try my best to send her to school so she won't be ignorant, so she won't end up like me, who got pregnant at a young age.
2 weeks ago, I engaged the help of students from Temasek Polytechnic for a giant-sized project.
This mountain full of plastic bags you see in front of you, we collected them from Singaporeans who threw away these plastic bags. It's a solid mountain in here. Now you would never guess how long it took us to throw away these 2,500 bags.
你认为这2500个塑料袋是多少时间丢弃的？
我看不到半年就可以了。
I think it's about roughly is 1 year.
I think it took about 1 month.
2 months.
2 days.
1 day.
Get ready, I'm going to tell the answer. 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
The answer is 3 seconds.
3 seconds, is it even possible?
Why is that so shocking to you?
Because it's just a waste of plastic bag. We can use it again and not waste plastic.
3 seconds. It's a
一
lot.
眨眼 really just blink your eye, is this mountain full of plastic bags. Why is that shocking to you?
Because I think it's 2,000 bags is a huge amount.
What? That's really fast. Just in 3 seconds, we can't do that much. In 3 seconds, we can also recycle all these plastic bags.
Will knowing this information change the way you use plastic bags?
Oh yeah, definitely. Knowing that it only takes 3 seconds for Singaporeans to use this amount of plastic bags really change your perspective on things. I think I'll use less plastic bags.
Okay, at times it was really tough to get people to be interested in this mountain of discarded used plastic bags. But the good news is when I started talking to some of them, they were really shocked by the sheer wastage of plastic bags. So that's a really good place to start with.
这里是自由中国之声。
想一想将来，小城故事多。亚洲之声，
来自台湾的声音。RTI goes online. Taiwan's first cell phone broadcasts. A brand new cell phone app.
This is Radio Taiwan International. こちらは台湾国際放送
Radio Taiwan International.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
Selamat Tahun Baru.
สวัสดีปีใหม่ค่ะ
And now RTI in video.
出门带个环保筷，自带水。
A warm welcome to everyone who is now tuning in via MOD, CTS Culture and Education Channel, and RTI's YouTube channel.
Friends and guests, can I get a big round of applause from our audience here tonight, coming to you live from the Grand Mayful Hotel Taipei. 我们现场的朋友以最热烈的掌声欢迎所有电视前还有网络上的朋友。大家好，现在我们正在透过华视教育文化频道，还有中华电信 MOD， 还有央广的 YouTube channel 播送。
The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals represent one of the most significant initiatives in contemporary human history. They cover everything from poverty and climate change to environmental protection.
RTI's Go Green video competition is our way of encouraging people around the world to use creativity to come up with everyday practical ideas of ways to protect the environment. Do you know how many submissions we received, Shirley?
About 100.
That is correct. Nearly 100 submissions from all over Taiwan and around the world. And tonight, we're going to announce our top 3 winners.
That's right. In addition to our top 3 winners, though, we have also chosen 10 honorable mentions. We'd like to begin by sharing clips from 2 of those submissions by participants from France and Malaysia. 我们现在来看2部佳作影片的精彩片段。
通，世界发展得很快。
The hurricane come from the west coast and destroy all.
现在我们有机会透过风、太阳、水跟地热来发展永续能源，甚至还有超级英雄在帮忙做资源回收。我也可以成为一个英雄，这样我的北极熊就可以不用害怕我们的城市丛林。
这两个佳作影片 A big round of applause for both of those honorable mention videos. And now we're going to play for you clips of the top 3 winners. 我们现在来播放前3名入围作品的精彩片段。入围的有。
买一杯真奶，别喝饮料，变成海龟真 nice， 直接用我环保水壶装起来，不拿袋子也不用插吸管。
We can choose a better life， 出门带个环保筷，自带水壶省2块。We should give a little try。We can choose a better life， 尽量不用塑胶袋，和过去习惯说拜拜。
环保产品的新风潮对于环境绝对是有益的，不过改善环境的本质，其实最重要的是习惯。这是我觉得很实用的2个环保小习惯，想要跟大家分享。第一，化繁为简。那我就会把我的环保吸管放在我的化妆包里面，这样子出门的时候就会记得带着它咯。第二，找到乐趣。这是我自己缝的环保袋哦，这就是我带环保袋的最大动力。
再一次给他们掌声鼓励。Wow. Surely that must have been a difficult decision for the judges.
Yes, I believe so. And now we would like to invite Straits Exchange Foundation Chairperson Catherine Chang, 海基会张小月董事长，来为我们揭晓第3名得主。
She's going to present the award for 3rd place for us. 我们掌声欢迎她。
得奖的第3名是黄宣颖、严敏，作品叫做《徐安 Talk》，环保商品这样用，海龟先生会哭吧？
再一次恭喜我们2位得奖人，请上台。非常恭喜他们，我们的第3名作品，请他们上台颁奖。
这部作品以轻松的方式呈现影片主题，并积极与社群互动和推广，点阅数超越其他参赛者，发挥社群媒体传播效益。
再一次恭喜2位，然后谢谢2位，还有颁奖人，请稍后。
我们现在请得奖人来讲几句话。刘部，对，可以讲几句话。
各位长官大家好，那这次很开心可以得奖，那这是我们的第一支 YouTube 的片子，那很开心就是搭上了这一波就是 YouTube 的拍摄的风潮，那我也很开心第一支的影片是献给这么有意义的环保活动，对，谢谢大家。
很谢谢央广给我们这个就是很大的肯定，那对我们来说也是一个很大的鼓励。那谢谢大家。
谢谢，请留步。再次恭喜得奖人。
Next, we're going to announce our second place winner. We would like to invite Education Minister 叶俊荣 to present the award for second place. 接下来我们要公布第2名，我们现在就要邀请教育部部长的叶俊荣部长上台为我们颁奖。我们掌声欢迎他。紧张时刻来了，我们现在就会知道第1名是谁。
央广90爱地球环保影片竞赛第2名。林志珍 Hennis Hallstatt 作品名称《微决 Tiny Decisions》，恭喜！
恭喜他们！那得奖人因为不能到场，我们现在邀请其中一位得奖人的父母上台代为领奖。我们请这个其中一位的得奖人的爸爸上台，再次恭喜他。
第2名的得奖作品拼贴动画十分精致流畅，搭配一来一往的对话，点出许多环境面临到的严重问题，整体概念完整，充满惊喜。
再一次恭喜得奖人。那 since our second place winners are unable to join us this evening, they have recorded an acceptance speech that we will play for you now. 那因为得奖人远在英国不能赶回来，所以他们特别录制了一段得奖感言。让我们一起来观赏。
请各位嘉宾。
Hello, everyone in Taiwan. It is such a pity that we cannot be physically there, but we have brought our gratitude across the borders of nations.
We are very happy and grateful to receive this award.
Many thanks to my parents who are at the ceremony today in our absence, and their continuous support for all the weird things I do on the daily basis.
We would like to thank the judges who liked our video so much that they picked us as the top 3.
And the RTI production unit for their meticulous planning of the competition.
Thank you to our parents, relatives, and friends. We are here because of your support and because you have liked and shared our video.
It has been a wonderful journey for us to make this short film. We're very honored to have the opportunity to talk about the heavy environmental issues with a playful and lighthearted audiovisual story, and thus share our opinions about sustainable lifestyle with more people.
Finally, we hope that our video has spread the awareness of what every tiny decision meant to the broader spectrum of climate change.
Which is real.
And that they also are worthy of praise and acclamation. Thank you!
And peace out!
再次恭喜得奖人。
Now that we've announced our second place winner, I think we can guess who the top prize goes to. 刚刚宣布第2名的时候，就已经知道第1名是谁了。Congratulations, Lark, 历念 and 曼达。
Now we would like to invite Environmental Protection Administration Minister 李应元 to present the top prize. 我们现在邀请颁奖人环保署署长李应元来为我们颁发第1名，也同时邀请得奖人一起上台。再次恭喜2位。
我们的第1名作品以有记忆点的歌曲，让观众了解更多的环保小知识，能反复收听，广告效果极佳。
我们现在请2位得奖人发言，发表感言。
我们一起，好，
赞！
买一杯真奶。
Yeah， 大家好，我们是Better Life 的制作人，然后我是 Luck 理念。
我是曼达，我是里面负责 rap 的部分。嗨。
对，然后很开心可以得到这个奖，我们真的 很开心我们可以利用我们的音乐专长来推广环保这件事情。我们把这个很细微、很日常的东西写成一首歌，然后希望可以更贴近大家的生活，让每个人都可以有一点点小改变，就可以促进整个社会。
真的很开心，因为其实我们没有想过报这比赛会不会得任何的名次，就是希望说这个影片可以发挥到最大的作用，就是大家可以开始一起跟着改变。我想这是我最大的心愿，这样子。谢谢。
再一次恭喜我们的2位得奖人。我们现在要请我们所有的得奖人，还有我们颁奖人回到舞台的正中央合照留念。请所有的颁奖人，还有我们的这些得奖人，全部都回到舞台正中央。再次恭喜他们！看到这么多的年轻的作品，很年轻的得奖人，我也非常开心，对不对？
是，真的很为他们感到骄傲。
And you know that all of these winners are the future of broadcasting. We're going to now invite some of our more special guests here as well tonight. The chairwoman of Radio Taiwan International, and also Simon Spanswick, the CEO of AIB.
Yes, group photo.
And I also think that if the Environmental Protection Administration wants to do any ads in the future, perhaps they can find some of these winners.
That is right.
To create some pieces.
Right.
好，再一次恭喜所有得奖人。也谢谢所有在台上的颁奖人。
Congratulations to all the winners tonight.
好的，今天的这个 Go Green Video Competition 圆满完成。All right, so congratulations to all of our winners. Your bright ideas, creativity, and concern for the environment have offered us food for thought on the road to a sustainable future.
再一次恭喜得奖者，为你们的创意巧思留下值得纪念的一刻。谢谢所有人。
Surely we have arrived at the focal point of the evening, and that is AIB's first annual Asia Pacific Sustainability Awards. Now, every year, the London-based AIB, the Association for International Broadcasting, awards organizations around the world for outstanding radio and television broadcasts.
Actually, RTI has won a number of AIB awards over the years. If I remember correctly, you were recognized too.
Thank you for remembering that, Shirley. It was for a radio play that we wrote back in 2014, Lost in Dutch Formosa. This year marks the first year that AIB is teaming up with a media organization in Asia to host an international event. And not only that, this is the first time that AIB is hosting an award ceremony outside of the United Kingdom. And we're very delighted that they have chosen to come to Taiwan. Join us now in welcoming AIB CEO Simon Spanswick, who will host the Asia Pacific Sustainability Awards. 接下来，我们以最热烈的掌声欢迎 AIB 执行长 Simon Spanswick。我们掌声欢迎他。我们现在也是要把
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to this evening from me. I've decided I'm going to have a new career today, and I'm going to join the Jew Percussion Group as its newest tambourine dancing bear or something like that. Anyway, thank you for the introduction to our MCs over there. To give you a little context about the Association for International Broadcasting, we're the trade association for cross-border broadcasters. It's a global organization. We've got members throughout the world, and I'm delighted that we've got some members represented here today. So a very warm welcome to those who are here. The AIB is marking its 25th anniversary this year. So we've got some way to go to catch up with Radio Taiwan International. Now, 14 years ago, we introduced an awards competition designed to reward the best factual productions across television, radio, and online. Each year, we receive hundreds of entries covering the most remarkable and diverse range of stories. Broadcasters and production companies in over 40 countries submit their work for consideration by the judges. And each November, we hold a gala awards night in London that brings together the world's leading factual storytellers. To help set the scene, here, let's have a look at a highlights reel from last year's event.
Thank you so much for having me back. I'd forgotten what a fabulous venue this is, and it is great to see so many people from so many parts of the world who've actually made it here today. The AIBs have become a really significant date on the calendar.
The sun had barely risen when this ambulance was attacked. In the front, a man has been hit in the head.
You say you're a commodity trader. Was this just a simple trade that you do all the time?
It doesn't really matter how you feel about it. There is a market for kidneys in the world.
We hear the hiss of a tire losing air. We realize we're trapped.
To bring free surgery to those who have no other option.
How can you turn away and just get on with your life?
Thank you. Those that are chosen could have their lives transformed.
I think the danger in giving a strongman, and a self-professed strongman in this case, the power that he now has is the fact that sometimes truth and also the laws that hold these powers in check are somewhat compromised.
That coroner told me 10,000 deaths in his state alone this year he expects. That's 3 9/11s. But it gets lost in the noise of modern politics and journalism in America.
The most difficult part of it was when people welcome you into their homes and they're showing you, at points in the film, the worst days of their lives. You feel a great responsibility about, what am I going to do these pictures when I get home? Everyone who came across those pictures in the edit was so touched by them and worked night and day to make sure that we do make as much impact as possible. And that's why it's such an honor to get this award today.
And some of the sharper-eyed observers in the room may have noticed that Radio Taiwan International was one of last year's winners. Now, as you heard, this year we decided to inaugurate a regional awards covering this region, the Asia-Pacific region, in association with RTI to help it celebrate its 90th anniversary. Now, as you all know, this region is home to 2/3 of the world's population. There are challenges in ensuring that development in the region is sustainable, that issues of climate change are understood, its effects mitigated, the environment protected, and the marginalized are given a fairer deal, among many, many other issues. As we've been learning today during the conference, the media has a vital and central role to play in telling this story and leading the conversation. Tonight, we're going to be rewarding the radio and television programs that our panel of judges have considered to be the best of this year's sustainability entries. Let's get underway.
2 productions reached the shortlist of our Asia Pacific Sustainability Radio Award. Jugaad is the most important word in the life of every Bhopal resident. In Hindi, it captures the meaning of finding a low-cost solution to any problem in an intelligent way. Bhopal's Red FM developed an initiative to turn a far greater amount of the city's waste into something either useful or attractive.
घर के पुराने बर्तन रोज खनकते थे, लेकिन गुप्ता जी ने पुराने भगोने में जब से भिगा-भिगा के गुलाब के फूल उगाए हैं, गुप्ताइन रोज बालों में गूंथ के लगा लेती हैं गुलाब का फूल। अब भैया इसे कहते हैं जुगाड़। ये जुगाड़ भी ना बड़े काम की चीज है। अब जैसे रेड एफएम और नगर निगम की नई प्रस्तुति कबाड़ से जुगाड़, जिसमें भोपाल के हर कोने से छांट के निकालेंगे कबाड़ और बना देंगे भोपाल का सबसे बड़ा जुगाड़। आप भी अपना कबाड़ बेचो रेड एफएम को और आपका कबाड़ हमेशा के लिए हिस्सा बन जाएगा भोपाल के सबसे बड़े जुगाड़ का।
International leaders have been trying to keep their feet on the pedal to reduce global warming after President Trump withdrew the United States from the Paris Agreement. Radio New Zealand reported on how individual US states are breaking away from the country's federal position to take up the fight themselves.
While the title Endangered Species Capital of the World may not be completely factual, it does underline the environmental challenges the island state faces, and many of those could be made worse by climate change.
Last year we imported about 43 million barrels of oil, which cost some $4 billion. People are surprised to learn that we have a coal-fired power plant on our main island of Oahu. That's the bad news. The good news is we're making good progress on renewable electricity. 2 years ago we set a law setting a target of 100% renewable electricity by 2045. And we're currently about 26% of our energy from renewable sources, which that's the glass a quarter full, but the 3/4 is that fossil fuel. And Hawaii, we really need to rein in our contribution to climate change simply because we're so vulnerable to the effects.
Now, you may have noticed that I've been joined on stage by one John Maguire. He's Director of International Relations at France Media Monde. He's also Deputy Chair of the Association for International Broadcasting's Executive Committee. Welcome on stage, John. He's going to hand over the prize. It's the sort of thing he likes doing. There's no answer to that, really, is there? But he hasn't got a tambourine yet, but he may get one before the end of the evening. Anyway, as you saw, the two finalists in our radio category had very different approaches in this inaugural Asia Pacific Sustainability Award for Radio. After much deliberation, our international judges chose the winner for what they said was incisive, well-researched documentation of the issues facing one archipelago in the Pacific. The winner is Insight, Climate Change, Politics and Actions from Radio New Zealand. Well done.
Very much.
Now, Philippa, many congratulations. What made you choose to focus this program on Hawaii?
Well, Hawaii, I happened to be there for another occasion, and Hawaii, of course, is an island state. Like Taiwan, New Zealand is an island as well, and we come from a region full of islands who are right at the cutting edge of climate change. They are the places where their very existence is going to be challenged by climate change. So we started in Hawaii and then travelled elsewhere around the Pacific. Not me literally, but you know, the story went there because it's so significant and so important.
Now, we've all heard about the US pulling out of the Paris Agreement, COP21. When you talked to the people of Hawaii, what were they saying about that?
On many occasions, Hawaii has decided to turn against what Donald Trump has chosen to do with the rest of America. And they are, I suppose, very much like a lot of other Pacific peoples, passionate about their own environment, passionate about living in a way that they can continue to do so in the future and the way that they would choose to do so.
Interesting. And what about New Zealand? How are the issues of climate change being explained, understood to the residents of the North and the South Island?
It doesn't really need to be explained in New Zealand because we experience it all the time. You know, we heard during the conference today from colleagues from Australia about the heat wave they've had. We have extraordinary weather events that have been coming that have been unusual. We're a small, long country. Erosion is a serious threat. People are having to face maybe retreating from the coastline. We are no longer going to be able to live in some places. It couldn't be any more immediate than that, than losing your home.
And what's your next project?
More programs. More programs.
There's no rest. Okay, Philippa, well done again.
Thank
you. At the Dr. Jose Fabella Memorial Hospital in the Philippines' capital, Manila, there's a birth every 12 minutes. Many of the new mothers are just 13. Abortion is illegal in this devoutly Catholic nation. Teenage pregnancy is constantly increasing. Al Jazeera investigated why children are having babies.
She says each year the hospital delivers 13,000 babies, more than 2,000 to teenagers.
My goodness, there are a lot of people.
Most of them ending up in this cesarean ward.
There are a lot of complications for teenage pregnancies, like preterm labor, and usually they would undergo cesarean section because their pelvis are untested. Hypertension is a problem. Hemorrhage is a problem.
So you had your baby just yesterday?
Aliha is just 15 years old.
Nahirapan lang po sa panganak. Panganak. Hindi ko po nakayanan, kaya po na-CS na ako.
Her little boy is now in intensive care with respiratory problems, a common issue for babies born to teenage mothers.
The electronics manufacturing sector made Taiwan rich. Young founders are now taking it to the next level with software engineering. German entrepreneur Fridtjof Detzner met them to learn more about the positive and negative impacts of technology. Founders Valley from DW.
One thing the school has a lot of problems with is people coming in, strangers coming to the school. And for elementary school, that's very dangerous. So what we want to try to solve is that type of problem. We call that virtual fencing.
There was a big incident in Taiwan. So a guy came in, went into the restroom, grabbed the student, and just killed him right there.
Really?
Yeah, right in the school. And he turned himself in. That guy is psychotic.
The security guard, what we want to bring to him is ability for him to be mobile. First of all, he can move around. He may not need to look at the screen, but we'll alert him when something shows up. He may not be in the security room, or he's in the security room. Instantly, he gets a notification, hey, somebody's there. He can pull out his phone and look at the video, and if that's a stranger, he can react to that right away. Right? So those are important stuff that we bring to the table.
We think nothing of taking more plastic bags than we need when we go to the supermarket. But a huge amount of resources goes into making these plastic bags. MediaCorps Channel 5 got 2 Singaporeans to go plastic bag-free for a week. Talking Point. Can we ban the bag?
It's quite interesting. There's quite a lot of videos online about how you can reduce your plastic bag use in the kitchen with newspapers. I'm going to double layer it, make it stronger. Now let's see whether it works. Oh, it fits quite well.
We're going to buy some stuff, so I'm using a trolley. I'm going to use a recycle bag. It's easier for me to put my stuff inside the trolley compared to plastic bag.
不要，OK，谢谢。 I think I didn't think this through enough. It's a bit hard to carry all the way back, so maybe I'll try to find like a tote bag or a recycle bag that I can bring along.
Traditional Hindu cremation is an intricate part of an individual's last rites. However, the environmental cost of the ritual is high. In India, more than 4 million tons of fuel wood are burnt every year for cremating dead bodies, causing major deforestation and significant air and water pollution. Earthrise, eco-cremation, from Al Jazeera English.
As India's population approaches a staggering 1.3 billion, more deaths and more cremations only spell further environmental problems for the living. This is why Mokshta, Anshul's organization, has come up with a more ecologically friendly system which balances the environment with tradition.
So what's going on here? They're preparing a green pyre for a cremation to start. They use only 150 to 200 kg of wood for one cremation instead of 400 kgs in a conventional system.
Using less wood also means this system costs less than a traditional cremation.
Does this method allow for the traditional rituals to be performed the same way as a conventional pyre might? Yes, definitely.
So you can see the diversity in the range of programs that made it through to the shortlist. That's just 4 of many entries that we received in that category. Now, the judges asked that one entry should be highly commended for its coherent reporting on an unusual and interesting topic. And the highly commended certificate goes to Eco-Cremation from Al Jazeera English. The winner for its clear and focused reporting, involvement of the public in storytelling, and for excellent production values is Can We Ban the Bag from MediaCorps Channel 5. Now, unfortunately, MediaCorps hasn't been able to travel to Taipei to be here tonight to accept their award, but we're going to make sure it gets to them. But in the meantime, I know we've got a representative of our highly commended program maker from Al Jazeera. If she'd like to come forward to receive the certificate of high commendation. Well done. Do you want to answer any questions? No, I need it this way. Oh, we need to go over a bit. Now, I know you're based in KL for Al Jazeera there, and this program actually comes out of Doha. But can you tell us a little bit about the concept behind Earthrise?
Yeah, Earthrise is Al Jazeera English's program which looks for environmental solutions to problems all around the world and shows that change can happen and problems can be solved.
And do you know what the, because there's a huge range of potential topics that can be covered. This one was a particularly interesting, which must have been quite challenging for people to tackle, because death is not a subject that any of us likes looking at or discussing, lest it happens to us.
Yeah, exactly. I think I was talking to the producer of this program who was just saying that, you know, the rituals around traditions is very delicate sort of subject matter, but it's such an important one because in India, 8.5 million Hindus die every year, and because of those traditional rituals just shown in that clip, that means 50 million trees are cut down that emits 80 million tonnes of CO2. So just doing a very simple solution can make a huge difference, and that's what that NGO Moksha is doing, which is great.
It's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's next for Earthrise, do you know?
I think they've got another new series of programs all around Asia and all different parts of the world. It's fantastic.
Right, pass on our congratulations to the producers. Thank you. Now, I'd like to thank all the entrants in this year's inaugural AIB Asia Pacific Sustainability Awards that have been supported by Radio Taiwan International. I think, John, it's probably such an important subject, covering such an important part of the world. We ought to do it again next year.
Oh, I certainly hope we will. I mean, it's been a success. Why not repeat it?
You're in charge. You heard it here first.
Okay, I'm going to do it next year.
And on the 7th of November in London, we'll be presenting the remainder of the 2018 AIBs at our gala dinner, joined by guests from broadcasting and production companies right round the world. And I look forward to seeing some of you there. I think you're due to return?
Definitely this year, yes.
Excellent.
Last year I was in China.
Yes. Until then, on the 7th of November, thank you and good night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Simon, and congratulations to all of the winners.